Hello and welcome to Gena Moon. This is your new weekly tarot reading. Without further ado, let's jump right into your reading. Remember, this is a general reading, so take whatever resonates from the reading and leave what doesn't. Can also be for your sun, moon, rising, or your Venus placement. So if those positions are dominant in your chart, make sure to check those out as well. And I do want to take a brief moment here to just thank all of those of you guys who joined my Instagram live over the past few days. I know it was a little bit rowdy. I was in a different location, but it was so much fun to do a little bit of a back and forth here, question, answers. I was pretty amazed and pretty impressed, which made me really happy, of course, to get so much engagement. I'm actually going to probably turn it into a podcast of some sort because it was so enjoyable. So you can follow me on Instagram. Okay, I'm going to be going live more often. You can see the link down here at Gena Moon Official. And you are starting with the dominant energy of the drum roll. You have here breaking barriers. Okay, so it says here breaking through barriers, the number 41. How does the number 41 resonate with you? Does it have a significant meaning? For some, it might. The number 4 plus 1 is equal to the number 5. Something very important happened on the 5th of this month for some of you that is directly correlated, connected to this reading. Also, if you see the number 555, 505 on the clock anywhere, the number 5, okay, then that is a representation there of changes. Things that are about to change or that are changing in your life, but you are going to be able to break through those challenges, okay, through those barriers. As you can see in this particular image, there is a woman who is sprinting. She's running, right? She's wearing like the runner suit, and she's got the number 1 on her, right? That's the number 1, and she's sprinting up ahead. But if you look closer, she's missing a foot. She's literally missing a foot. What that means is that this woman has had a foot amputated. Something happened to her, right? Something happened to her. Maybe she was in an accident. But look at that. I mean, does she look like she's given up on life? No. More than one person, if they were to have gone through what she went through, they would have given up on life already. In fact, some people give up on life and things are not even this bad. I mean, if this woman's foot is missing and she's still willing to run a race and win and become number 1, that is showing up as major tenacity from her part, right? Confidence, that energy of will, drive, okay? Perseverance even. And so she's willing to break through those barriers no matter what. She doesn't care if other people have 2 feet and she just has 1, right? She knows, she believes in herself, and she believes that she is number 1, right? So this is something here related to something that you might be needing to overcome right now that is feeling overwhelming. You might be feeling like this situation is overwhelming you. It's maybe, breaking you apart, but again, you don't have to. You don't have to. You can if you let it. If you let your circumstances dictate your life, believe you me, they will. Okay? But this is all about a reminder of your tenacity and realizing, this is what it says. It says, realizing the truth with the understanding that you must push forward with this situation, whether it's in your career, in a relationship, in love, in family situations, whatever it is, but not giving up and continuing to push forward. Okay. It says here, removing obstacles that result in cultural differences, family situations, sexual orientation, anything. It could be any kind of obstacles, right? Breaking through these barriers. Maybe right now you're in an environment where you feel different. You feel like you're the only one that is from a cultural background, and you might feel like all eyes are on you. Okay. For others of you, it could be, your sexuality. Maybe you feel a certain way, okay, that you didn't feel before, or maybe you've always felt this way and you feel like you need to dim your light, in order to fit in. Okay. For others of you, it could be family, right? Family situations where you kind of feel like, you have to abide by the rules of the structure that your family has withheld, okay, for quite some time, and you feel differently, but you feel like, oh God, because of what my family might say, what they might think, then I'm going to have to just do what they want, right? Instead of me believing in myself and showing up as me and shining my own bright light. So whatever this is, this could be career matters as well, okay? Whatever this is, but breaking through those barriers. Now it says here, there are so many barriers stopping this situation from coming together. Whether it's your career, you feel like there's a lot of challenges because your family wants you to become a doctor, but you are an artist at heart. That's just an example. For others of you guys, it could be, your partner that you are with, creating barriers and you feel like you can't really be yourself, okay? For others, it could be anything or anyone. It could be a relationship. It could just be outside people that are getting in the way of a connection. And you might be thinking, well, because of these other people that might gossip, because you don't accept the connection, then there are so many barriers stopping me from being together with that person, for stopping you from being in the place that you want to be in, to live in, or the environment that you want to live in, or whatever this is. I'm trying my best to become a better person so I can knock down those walls for myself, for this person, and eventually to be where I need to be in life, whether it's with a person or just you on your own, right? So this is all about tapping into your strength, your courage, your tenacity, your will, your drive, okay, your determination, and becoming the best version of yourself, the best person that you can be, so that you can finally knock down those walls, those barriers, and do whatever it is that you are meant to do in this lifetime. Or if you want to be with a person and you feel like the circumstances around you don't allow you to, right? Whatever this is. This could also be a person towards you, a person here breaking through those barriers. And right now they're working on themselves. They might be working on overcoming all these obstacles. Maybe it's money obstacles. Maybe it's career obstacles. Perhaps it's, family obstacles. Somebody here might be doing this in order for them to be with you, okay? So let me know in the comments below, is this happening in you, in your personal life for you, or is this somebody here around you? Let me know in the comments below. Before we jump into your past, present, future, I've got a little fortune cookie here, okay? So I'm going to open it up, and this is for you. So let me know in the comments below if you like this little fortune cookie little surprise for your readings, but let's see. Okay. We're going to give it positive energy so that you can get a really good and positive message, or really, anything that the universe wants you to know at this particular moment. Now, ready? Okay. Let's put that on the side. And here is the message. It says here, you are a fun-loving person and will find much happiness. Okay, so, you are a fun-loving person and you will find much happiness, but this is all related to you shining your light. Don't dim your light. Maybe you might be thinking that you're not a fun-loving person. Maybe you're thinking that you're not, meant to, do a certain thing, that maybe you really want to do because you think that, oh no, but I'm boring. Oh no, oh no, but those people are doing it better than I am, or whatever it is. This is saying, shine your light, put yourself out there. You are a fun-loving person and will find much happiness if you, again, put yourself out there. I sense that for some of you guys, there's somebody here who wants to get to know you, but you might be, again, like kind of, not really displaying yourself full on, okay? We're going to put that on the side. Oh, well, actually, before we put that on the side, it's got some numbers for you. If you're playing the lottery, or whatever it is, I'm going to read these out for you. It's the number 2, the number 4, the number 19, the number 22, the number 25, and the number 29. Okay? So those are the numbers there for you. All right. Let's jump right into your past, present, future position, who and what is coming towards you, what is in your challenge position, how to overcome that challenge, who and what is coming towards you, and what is in your opportunity, okay? Also, let me know in the comments below how this reading all resonates for you. Are you enjoying these readings? You know, and even if it's just commenting down an emoji, that really helps support me and my channel so that the YouTube algorithm doesn't start hiding my videos, because I noticed that they started doing that again this last month. So again, if you want to support the channel, you can do so by commenting down below, even if it's just commenting something brief, something short, okay, an emoji, that will do. And of course, give this video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, all that good stuff. All right, let's jump right into the signs. So you could be dealing with the sign of Leo. For some, could be the sign of, I see double Leo. I'm also seeing here the sign of Pisces. But whatever other sign this is does not necessarily have to be any of those in particular, okay? At the bottom of this deck, you have here the King of Pentacles. So with the King of Pentacles, this could be money-related situations. Somebody here, you know, stabilizing their finances or career. If this is you, you might be, you know, finally stabilizing those finances or that career. For others, you could be attracting an individual, a person who might want to, you know, offer you an opportunity where you could potentially make more money. This person could be very loyal, very consistent. This could be either in love, in romantic situations, in love partner. I keep saying love. It could be in career situations. It might be love because I said it 3 times. Okay, so it could be a person who is very loyal, consistent. This person could be a business owner. They could be very career oriented. They're very practical in nature, that kind of vibe. Okay, we're going to see what that's all pertaining to, what that is all about. Now, at the bottom of this deck, you have your texting. It says, I check my phone constantly to see if you have texted me. I love getting your messages. Somebody here loves it when you text them. Maybe you haven't texted them in quite a while and they just are like staring at their phone like, oh my God, is this person going to text me? Is this person going to text me? Okay, that kind of vibe. Of course, it could be you doing this where you're just kind of anticipating a text message to come towards you. But let me know in the comments below what that's all pertaining to, which area of your life, because this is a general reading. So this could be career related, love, family, friends, whatever this is, finances. I see here that in your challenge position, you have here the Strength, the 10 of Pentacles, reverse, the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so in your challenge position, could be a little bit difficult for you to, like, you know, I mentioned, okay, to believe in yourself, okay, because the strength is here. You might lack strength. You might think that you're not strong enough. You might think that you're not strong enough to break through these barriers. I mean, if this woman here who is missing a limb, okay, were to give in to that negative talk, that negativity, she would never even consider running a race, okay? So this is all about you not listening to those fears, doubts, insecurities that you're not strong enough, you're not good enough. That's all negative energy. That's the devil coming in and trying to convince you that you're not worthy of what you are placed on this earth to become, to be, to have, okay? It could be as simple as you allowing yourself to be happy, right? People sometimes don't allow themselves to be happy because they feel that they don't deserve happiness, right? And so there's something here related to you needing to tap into your courage, your strength, your tenacity. If this is between you and another person, that could be related to you and this other person not really seeing eye to eye right now. You know, you guys might be very different in culture and background, and you guys might be seeing the situation in a very different way. You guys might have a very different way of thinking, of seeing things, and or just your personalities, right, are very different than one another. So right now, there's a challenge here between you and another individual, that kind of vibe, and it's making you think like, you know, you're not strong enough to keep this going. You're not strong enough to perhaps, you know, who knows, maybe put yourself out there, okay? Now, also, you're at the 10 of Pentacles. There could be a divorce, a breakup. There could be some kind of challenges in finances, in wealth, in family type of situations as well regarding money. There could be some kind of financial issues happening as well. With the Ace of Pentacles, either somebody here is not offering commitment towards the other, and or you are not accepting commitment. Maybe you feel like you're not ready for commitment. Maybe you feel like, you know what, you want something different, that kind of vibe, okay? For others of you guys, it might be a little bit challenging for you to receive Okay, something here that you really want, because you might not feel worthy of having this. That's why I'm saying work on your self-esteem. Now here, priority, it says here, you are no longer an option. I am making you a priority. Actions finally match their words. Somebody here who had been placing you on the back burner, or who had not been considering you as, important. Somebody here is starting to realize that you are their priority. You are no longer an option. I'm making you a priority. Actions finally match your words. If this is between you and you might not be making you a priority. You might have been ignoring your own needs, your own wants, your own desires, and you were placing other people's needs, wants, desires, first before yours. But now I feel like you're finally realizing, you know what? I am my priority. If I don't love myself first, how can I expect love to come from the outside? Because that's where it all starts. How do you expect for you to manifest money, right? Love, positive attention, doors opening up for you, if you're not doing this for yourself? The universe only delivers to you how you feel about you. That's where it all starts. If you don't feel that you're worthy enough of love, guess what the universe is going to give you more of? More experiences, more people that do not see your value, that do not see your worth. So this is all about flipping the coin, right? Flipping it over and saying, you know what? I've already tried it this way. I've tried to convince that person. I've tried to help that person. I've tried to, who knows, maybe you've been doing everything for people around you and it's still not giving you what you want. So what's left? What's left? For you to take everything that you've been exerting out onto the outside, giving of your money, of your effort, of your energy, of your time, of your love, and bringing it back to you. Okay, making you a priority. So don't make yourself an option anymore. You're no longer an option. Right now, it's time for you to make yourself a priority and make sure that your actions now match your words. Because you might be telling people, yeah, you know what, I'm never going to do this for you again, but you may not be doing it. That person may know, oh yeah, you're going to come back around. You're going to try and convince me again. So then they wait, and then you convince them again, and then it's the same old toxic cycle, right? This could be happening in your career, with a boss, with family members, with coworkers, friends, loved ones, lovers, whoever this is. Of course, this could be, you realizing that you're not making a person a priority as well. Maybe you've been neglecting a person. Maybe you've been neglecting a parent. You've been neglecting a friend. You've been neglecting your career. And you're like, you know what? I'm no longer going to place that career or that passion project on the back burner. I'm now going to give it my all because now I believe in myself. It could be anything or anyone. Let me know in the comments below what that is all pertaining to. What is that all about? And of course, it could be somebody here towards you if they're realizing this about you and now they're making you a priority. Now, I'm also seeing here in your recent past, you have the 5 of Cups, the 10 of Swords, and the 6 of Wands. So in the recent past here, there was some kind of disappointment. Somebody here ended up regretting something. There was a painful ending. It was a sense of betrayal, right? Oh my God, how could that person do that to me? How could they do this to me, right? Whether you felt betrayed, you felt backstabbed, you felt like, oh my gosh, why did I give it my all? I knew better. I should have known better. I saw the red flags, but I still did it, right? So there was some kind of sense of backstabbing, betrayal. It could be regret, sorrow. If this is you doing something towards somebody, of course, it could be vice versa. You might be feeling guilty, or they might be feeling guilty about the situation. Okay, might have been because it's in the past, recent past. But I see here that, you came out of it. If this was you feeling backstabbed, betrayed, okay, a painful ending, I feel like you soon thereafter learned a lesson. And you came out of it. You started focusing on your career. You started focusing on your success. You started focusing on, you know what? I'm not going to give up on myself. I'm not going to give up on this. I'm not going to give up on that. And you started pursuing something, okay? I'm seeing that for others of you guys, you had to make a choice. There were some kind of choices in the recent past and decisions. A decision between love and fear. We fall in love by chance and stay by choice. Whether this was a love for a passion that you had, okay, a love for a person, a love for an idea, whatever this was, a love for a place, you have to make a decision. Do I stay here? Do I go? Do I work it out or do I not? Right? Again, a decision between love and fear. We fall in love by chance and stay by choice. Let me know in the comments below what that was all about and pertaining to in which area of your life. career, love, family, friends, whatever that was. In your present energy, currently speaking, happening right here, right now, you have the Seven of Swords, the Four of Wands, and the Moon. So right now, there was some kind of sneaky behavior, whether somebody is trying to get away with something, acting very deceitful, hiding information, hiding something, hiding, some kind of thing that they're doing, okay, or they're up to no good. There could be some kind of lies, deceit. There could be jealousy. There could be a sense of competition, a person here not wanting you to win, okay? And if this is somebody else wanting to take a shortcut, I feel like this could possibly be happening in a marriage, in a commitment, in a family dynamic, in a group environment, okay, community environment, that kind of vibe. I'm sensing here that even though on the outside it might look stable, okay, a situation might look stable, it might look like everything is, picture perfect. In the background, there's still something hidden. There are illusions. It's like, you're kind of like questioning this person or yourself. Like, oh my God, am I going crazy? Am I just like, making things up in my mind? Do I have trust issues, or is it really that I can't trust this person? Is it really that I can't trust the situation? What is real? What is it? Are they being honest with me? Are they not being honest with me? Right? There's an energy of illusions, emotions taking over. So right now, it's not a good time to make big decisions. Why? Because emotions are rather kind of like heightened. Whenever you're dealing with heightened emotions, too many emotions, you can't think clearly. You can't see clearly. It's like driving through the fog, right? When you're driving through the fog, you have to slow down because who knows? You don't want to hit a deer, that's crossing the street, that's crossing the road. You don't want to hit a car, okay, or somebody who's crossing the road as well. So this is all about slowing things down right now, not making any big decisions, and waiting for that information to come out into the open. Now, I do see here energy. It says here, I've transformed, or I am transforming my higher self because of you. Your energy is changing me. Somebody here who is doing something or has done something is actually transforming you into your higher version of you. Because of them, you are changing. Because of this person, you are transforming. Whether it's because they did something good or not so good, I feel like your energy is shifting. It's transforming, okay? For others, something here that you did, okay, or that you said is transforming a person into their higher self because of you. Your energy is changing them. Of course, it could be the fact that you mutually are doing this, okay? Let me know in the comments below, is this happening in your career, finances, friends, love, family, whatever that is. In the near future, you have here the Five of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Sun. So in the near future, I do see here some kind of a disagreement, okay? Something here in the near future could turn out a little bit ugly. And the reason why I'm saying this is because somebody here is unwilling to give in. It's like somebody here in the near future doesn't care. They're being very inconsiderate as to what their actions are causing. It's like sometimes people that are very inconsiderate, they don't care what damage is done, okay, to the relationship, to the career, to the finances, to the situation. They just want to win, right? It's like winning at all costs. No matter what, I want to win. No matter who gets hurt, I want to win. So there's that energy coming up in the near future, okay? Somebody here walking away with a victory because they want to win at all costs. But guess what? It's going to be an empty one. It's an empty victory because they know inside themselves that doing this wasn't the right thing to do, okay? So if this is you thinking about doing something no matter who gets hurt, think again, okay? Think again. Play fair. Play fair. If somebody here is not playing fair with you, there's nothing that you can do to control that person, to control the outcome, but just be aware that somebody here is all about just winning, right? It's just that ego, driven by jealousy, driven by anger, right? Resentment, and all these negative energies lead a person to a very negative outcome. I feel like it's more so for them if they're doing this towards you, okay? I'm sensing that somebody's going to get triggered in the near future or is going to try to trigger you. So be aware of that. If somebody in the near future tries to push your buttons, they try to say something in order to get you to react, be this. Smile. Look at that. The sun there, right? You just be your happy self. You just smile. People hate it when, they try to make you angry and you're just kind of like smiling. Like, gosh, I know what you're up to, right? You don't even have to say anything. You can just turn around and walk away. Okay. So there's something here where this is saying don't get involved into drama. Don't get involved into conflict, because that's where it's like go towards happiness. Don't go towards the conflict. If you choose instead to not go into this battle, okay, whether it's a verbal battle, okay, hopefully not a physical battle, right? But this is saying you're going to end up being happy. You're the one who's going to end up feeling like, you know what, I took the high road in a sense, okay? Because somebody here who's going to try to do something no matter what or who gets hurt, they're going to win on the surface, but it's going to be a total empty victory. They're not going to feel good about it at all. And so in the near future, the universe is asking you, hey, step outside of your comfort zone, release your fears and step outside of your comfort zone in order to come closer to who you need to become, where you need to be in life, or what you want to do in life. Maybe you've been holding back, maybe your fears, doubts, insecurities have been holding you back and you've been stuck in a comfort zone because you're scared. Oh my God, what if they talk? What if they do this? What if this happens? What if that ends up happening? What if, whatever, opinions, gossip. But this is all about stepping outside of your comfort zone, releasing fear, stepping out of your comfort zone in order for you to, like I said, get what you really want out of this, and in order for you to basically, be happy. If this is somebody around you in the near future, this person will be stepping outside of their comfort zone and they will be releasing their own fears, doubts, insecurities, and they're going to step outside of their comfort zone in order to come closer to you, because you're going to see that by triggering you, they're not going to be able to come close to you. Sometimes people try to come closer to you in a negative way by triggering you, by making you angry. Like, oh yeah, now that person's going to want me even more. It's just some kind of like psychological manipulative games that you don't need to get involved in at all. Okay. Now let's go ahead and see in your opportunity, and let me know in the comments below what that's all pertaining to, if you know who that is. Now, in your opportunity, yeah, you're going to have the opportunity to definitely, connect with a person who is at your level. And what I mean by that is vibrational level, right? Vibrationally speaking, frequency-wise, you're same frequency. You guys are literally manifesting a person who is at your same level frequency. You have here the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups. These two are the counterparts, okay? I feel that you're going to have an opportunity here to surrender to that which is not working for you. And by you surrendering, you get what you want. By you finally saying, you know what, I surrender. Like it's kind of like in this image. In this image of the Five of Swords, there's two guys back here walking away, feeling a little bit disappointed because this guy took away their swords, right? This guy wanted all those swords and he took away their swords, but these two guys, they kind of like just surrendered. They're like, you know what, whatever, it's not worth a fight, it's not worth it, I'm just gonna let him have my sword, it's fine, whatever, he's a bully, right? And so there's a sense of, of you kind of doing this, you just surrendering, by you surrendering and just kind of taking a deep breath and saying, you know what, I'm gonna let the universe take care of this. Oh, you bet the universe is going to take care of it, all right? You're going to definitely manifest a person, a situation here that is very in sync with who you are. They're going to see you for who you really are. They're going to see your worth. They're going to see your value. You're not going to have to, prove yourself to be worthy of whatever it is that this is, whether it's you're trying to prove yourself to be worthy of a career, of a job, of a love connection, of a friendship. This individual and you are both emotionally mature. Okay, you're going to have an opportunity to not only for you to evolve and grow emotionally. Okay, you're going to have that opportunity yourself to do that. But also you're going to meet a person's coming in here who is just as emotionally mature as you are. They've experienced a lot of things that you've experienced in your own life to where they're able to mirror you, you're able to mirror them. You're able to just kind of like communicate in such a way where a lot of effort isn't needed. Like those connections where it needs so much effort in order to be heard. Well, not this connection. Okay. It's quite the opposite. It's just so natural. Okay. Love is here for you as well. Okay. Because this is all about opening up each other's hearts, right? This person comes in with an open heart. You're here with an open heart, allowing yourselves to, kind of communicate, have a heart-to-heart conversation. Patience. You've been patient with me, says the universe, during this journey. The wait is over. True love is here. So the universe is going to bless you with true love. You've been patient, and the universe knows it, and the universe is saying, okay, all right, you've been patient with me during this journey, but guess what? The wait is over, and true love is here. This is what we have for you. Now we're going to be jumping into your extended. And in the extended is where we dive deeper into the situation, into the other person's subconscious thoughts about you, their deeper feelings, emotions for you, their next moves, actions towards you, how this entire situation is all going to develop and turn out for you. And we're going to go ahead and get a final message from source. Okay, so that final message will tie everything up for you. If you want to watch a link to the extended, you can watch that link to the extended down in the description box below. You will find that link. For any personal readings, also you can find the link to my personal readings down in the description box below. And check out all of your monthly readings, your mid-monthly readings, all of your last week's readings, blessings readings, love readings. You can find all of those links to your sign down in the first comment that I pinned down below as well. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment down below. Take very good care of yourselves, and until next time, bye-bye. And right now, all of my personal readings are $20 off using the special discount code GOODLUCK20. You can check the personal reading link down in the description box below. In the extended reading, I go into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions, moves, and more. And thank you all so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I am so glad that you guys are loving the extended reading so much. So again, if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below. And check out my website at genamoon.com. Click on shop. I do have new jewelry pieces, rings, bracelets, crystals, necklaces, and so much more for both men and women. So check that out at genamoon.com and click on shop, and follow me on Instagram at Gena Moon Official, as I will be posting more on there.